is up, guys? It is AJ from MMA Experts. This is a little betting breakdown, preview for UFC Fight Night Poirier versus Hooker. I'm going to give you some betting tips and some things that I think could happen. So, first one I want to talk about is the main event. I do believe Poirier wins it, but am I willing to risk $225 to bet on him? I say no. If you want to do some type of prop bet, you can. I could see Poirier knockout. We can check the odds on that one. I believe that he is. If you pick him by knockout, this is my bookie. I recommend my bookie. He's a plus 125. I don't think it's worth it. I think you're better off not betting on this one, or if you like Hooker, do that because really betting on Poirier there is not much to make, and that's a risk because it's not a guarantee Poirier pulls off a knockout against a guy as tough as Dan Hooker. So the one I'd like to bet on, even though I did pick in my prediction Maurice Green to win the fight, a small bet on Jean Villante. Here he's a plus 190 dog. The odds were much wider earlier in the week, so a lot of people are putting money on Villante. I think you can put a little something down on Villante for an upset. I definitely think he could pull it off. I wouldn't go crazy. Don't risk more than you're, willing to lose, of course, because Maurice Green's a big, strong guy. But I definitely could see Villante pulling off a bit of a surprise and getting a victory here and winning some money for some people. I actually placed a small bet on the Villante fight, and I just figured why not. The odds were bigger though. Now the odds are closer together. So if you want to put a little something down, I don't see why not on that one. Another one I like is the Mickey Gall bet. Even though I think Mike Perry has a very good chance to win, if you just want to put something down for some odds, there's a chance you're going to get this. Here's the factor that I'm putting into consideration. Mickey Gall is training hard. He has very good coaching, and he's coming in ready to fight. Now, I'm not saying Mike Perry's not ready to fight, but he has no coach and he has his girlfriend in his corner. That's a knock against him. Because if anything goes wrong in the fight, so if he doesn't blitz him in the first round, there's a lot of time that's going to go by. Mickey Gall's coaching is going to be yelling all kinds of advice. He's a plus 250. Put a little something down on him. You could pull off a big upset and win something there. Another upset bet that I think is pretty good is the Kama Worthy one. Now, granted, I would not go and throw too much down on him. I would do a small prop bet on him winning by knockout. Now, I don't know how super likely it is to happen, but a little bit of money on it and you could win big. He's pulled off big knockout wins in the past, and I believe Luis Pena is a bit hittable. He has been rocked in the past and knocked down, so that's something to keep in mind. I like Kama Worthy for the upset, but a prop bet on that one. I don't think that just betting on him is going to win you that much, but if you want to just do that, that's fine. I always say only bet as much as you're willing to lose. Always keep that in mind. I wouldn't go throwing $500 down on Kama Worthy if I needed that $500. So bet responsibly, of course. And now there's, I believe, one more that would be worth possibly betting on. And yes, it's Jason Witt. He may be able to pull it off against Sato. He's a good grappler. I could see him winning the fight. The thing is, he does have a lot of decision victories. So now going in against Sato on short notice, does he have the gas tank to go to decision? I lean towards no, but I think he could win this fight. Justin James came out like an absolute truck and knocked out Frank Camacho on short notice. So it's proven that you can win fights on really short notice and knock out your opponent when you're unexpected to do so. So if Witt comes out and just starches Sato and shocks him with an aggressive style, that could definitely pull off the victory for him. So if there's underdogs that you want to bet on and you want to just give yourself the best chance, these are my underdogs that I would be willing to put money on. It's Jason Witt, followed by Kama Worthy, Mickey Gall, and John Vellante. Now, there's no order there. My most confident of the underdogs, I really couldn't even tell you, to be honest. I don't know who's going to show up looking like what. I mean, I definitely could see Kama Worthy knocking out Luis Pena. I could see Mickey Gall tapping Mike Perry. I could see Maurice Green being knocked out by John Vellante or choked out or ground dominated for 3 rounds. John Vellante comes out and starts wrestling him. And I could also see Jason Witt winning. Now, for the other underdogs like Julian Erosa, I would not put money on him. I think Sean Woodson's a killer, and that's why he's a huge favorite. For this fight here, I really just didn't feel like the odds are wide enough to throw money. for this fight, I think Dawkins is just the weaker grappler against the grappling specialist Brendan Allen, and they're both specialist grapplers. Now, you could see Dan Hooker for an upset, but I really think Dustin Poirier's boxing gets him the fight. So those are my picks for my most confident underdogs, the bets that I would put money on if I'm looking to bet on an underdog. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like, subscribe, turn on the post notifications, and I'll be back later on tonight with some post-fight analysis. Thank you guys so much.